Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Sprout Solutions. Check out our partners in the description. Startup Podcast PH is in iDEYA here at Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, and we're interviewing Iligan-based startups. We have Capilli, creating value from human waste hair for different industries, and its founder, Harold Jan Laborte. Hello, kamusta?
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Yes, I'm very excited to have you here in the podcast. Ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Capilli, and I've heard you sa ibang mga podcast out there, ano. So let's start this interview, or actually medyo chill lang naman tayo dito sa Startup Podcast. So ano nga ba, Harold, ang Capilli?
Capilli is a social enterprise based here in Iligan City. We actually operate mostly here in northern Mindanao, no? And what we do is we create value from your human hair, as in sa mga buhok natin, no? So a lot of people think kasi na parang wala silang pake sa buhok, di ba? So when it comes to human hair, dun lang pag nagpapagupit na sa salon, sa barbershop, or siguro yung pinaka use case ng cut hair or waist hair is really sa fashion. Yung mga hair wigs, hair extensions.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of opportunities pala with human hair. And that's for different industries, no? Not only fashion. So yun yung wino-work namin sa Capilli. We are introducing it here in the Philippines, in Southeast Asia, about the different opportunities of human hair. At the same time, as a social enterprise, we also work with different communities. So may mga community of salons, community of barbershops kaming partner. And then at the same time, we partnered with a community of unemployed women and mothers to help us produce our products. So yeah, that's Capilli.
That's
So
super nice.
yeah.
Ano, parang nabubuo yung quote-unquote circular economy din ng human
Correct.
hair. And nabibigay nga ng livelihood din, nakakabigay din ng livelihood. But
Correct.
yeah, ang dami ko tanong, ano. So, simulan muna natin dun sa parang problem that you're really solving as a startup. So, ano nga ba yung problem? And with regard to human hair, saan nga ba nanggagaling where do you get the human hair na inyong, kumbaga, reuse? Yeah, so, yeah.
Yes. So basically, I think your first problem here is that no one cares
Yeah.
about human hair.
About waist hair.
Correct. Para siyang, let's put it this way, ganito yung situation ng plastics na parang no one cares at all at the very beginning, di ba?
Wait, ang hair ba is nagde-degrade? I mean, ano ba siya? Or hindi, mahirap ba siyang kumbaga if it's waste, like plastic, kasi ang plastic mahirap siya mag-degrade,
Yes,
di ba?
biodegradable yung hair.
Ang hair biodegradable yan. Pero pag madami siya,
biodegradable talaga siya, but matagal.
Matagal din.
So basically, no one cares, no? Same as plastic dati. So bigla na lang nagsilabasan lahat ng mga ang tawag dito, yung mga strategies on how to upcycle plastic nung nakita na nila yung problem is very big na. So
you're doing this with hair.
Yeah, we're doing this with hair na parang as early as now, kahit na hindi pa natin ganun kalaki yung impact ng human hair, we have already started the process of upcycling hair. Kasi yung human hair, it starts to decompose after 2 years pa.
Oh.
So, ganun katagal. And imagine this, every week, or let's say every day may nagko-collect ng basura, especially sa mga establishments, salons, barbershops. And then, saan ba napupunta yung buhok nila?
Sa dump site?
Sa dump site. Diretso lang sa dump site. And if the decomposition actually starts after 2 years pa, meaning nung nakatambak lahat.
Yeah.
But may tumitingin ba? Wala. May nagki-care ba? Wala. Because they thought that human hair is just a miscellaneous waste.
Yeah.
So, when we started Capilli, di ba, pag lahat tayo nagsisimula ng mga startup or businesses natin, we do planning. So, nahirapan kami. Kasi, we want data, but we couldn't find any data about human hair. So, we went to the government, chinek namin yung websites, chinek namin, pumunta kami sa offices nila, and then nagtatanong kami, how much ba yung human hair sa landfill natin?
Oh.
They don't have any answers. Because what they have, plastic, metal, paper, the rest, miscellaneous. But they don't know na ganito pala yung potential threat. Kasi the moment na nakatambak lang yung human hair sa landfill natin, it creates pollution na not many people know. First dyan is air pollution. Kasi it collects dust eh. Kasi hair is hair. Collect tayo ng dust with just our own hair eh. So, imagine, but no one cares. So, kumbaga yung nearby communities mo affected. Pag malapit ka sa landfill, tapos doon mo tinatambak yung human hair. Aside from that, it also parang mahirap siya, matagal siya mag-degrade nga. So,
actually, yung mga hair nga, no, parang napansin ko rin minsan nagbabara yung lababo ano,
correct.
sa mga
That's
banyo.
the use
What if
case.
pa kaya
Very
kung marami na ibon sa dump sites and hindi mabilis
correct.
mag-degrade? So,
Correct.
possibly nakaka-contribute yun sa mga baha,
Oo,
flooding,
oo.
ano?
Yan yung pinakamalapit na idea natin about the problem of hair, no? Yung sa CR pa lang. So, but again, no one cares about
Yeah.
them. So,
Yeah, so you, why did you care? And how did you find out? I mean, how did you find out and why did you act upon this problem na parang no one cares na eh. So why did you care?
actually, yung human hair kasi or the idea about using human hair as a raw material, it started as my thesis. High school. High
High
school
school pa
thesis.
lang.
High school pa, that's around more than 10 years ago na. So at that time kasi, here in Iligan City, there's a wide banning of plastics in commercial establishments. So yung naging research topic namin ng best friend ko, kasi by pair yun, is that the use of human hair as a raw material for packaging. Kasi imagine this guys, yung hair kasi natin, I think familiar tayo lahat, yung hair natin may tensile strength.
Yeah.
So,
True.
if you try kahit isang strand lang ng hair nyo, try nyong putulin, di ba ang hirap?
Yeah, yes.
So, imagine if lahat yan sila, parang nakakumpol or yung parang may pattern ka or may design and you make it into a packaging, ganun yung kaya niyang, kumbaga, at that time, gusto naming tignan kung ano yung pwede niyang makarry kasi yun nga, alternative siya to packaging eh. So, a strand of hair is even stronger. Mas mataas ata yung tensile strength niya kaysa sa rubber. So, ganun kaganda yung human hair natin. But of course, high school pa tayo. So, iba yung mindset pag high school,
May
di ba?
prototype kayo nun nung high school. Gumawa kayo, no?
Pero medyo hindi pa ganun kasi wala pang
Yeah.
mga equipments,
Yeah.
wala pang ganun. So, it's just about the idea,
Yes.
the
At
science
least
behind it.
it's igniting the
Oo,
flame.
oo. Pero again, pag high school ka, iba yung decisions mo sa life, di ba? Or directions mo. Like, you just want to graduate, go to college. So, actually, nakalimutan na namin. After we graduate, kinalimutan na namin. And then, fast forward around 2021, so that's the height of pandemic, no? I was working in Manila, but I went back here for pandemic because I want to stay with my family. Naka-work from home naman lahat. And then I decided na siguro I want to settle back na sa city. So I left my corporate job sa Makati. And then I want to start my own business. So at that time, nag-iisip ako kung ano yung gusto kong i-start na business. Ako kasi na tao, mahilig akong mag-collect ng mga old notebooks ko eh, or mga manuscripts. So sa isang corner sa bahay, o sa isang corner sa bahay, nandun lahat, elementary books, high school books. Kahit ano na ako I just turned 30. So nandun talaga, may ganung area kami sa bahay. So nakita ko yung manuscript ko nung high school. And then, na-curious lang ako. So, nung tinignan ko siya, na-curious lang ako, ano na ba nangyari sa buhok? So when I search it online, doon ako na-amaze kasi in other parts of the world, in US, in Europe, even in South America, they've done a lot of things about human hair. So may iba na hinahalo nila sa construction for reinforcement. May iba sa Netherlands, they converted into textile products. So may clothing line from human hair. For oil spill, oil remediation sa US. So actually, ang daming opportunities. So doon ako na-amaze. Pero at the same time, I was so disappointed with myself. Why? Kasi we could have started it 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago. But, yun nga, again, different yung mindset natin nung high school tayo. But the good thing here is that wala pang gumagawa nito sa Philippines.
Yeah.
Walang gumagawa sa Southeast Asia. So it gives us a room to actually introduce it to the market. No, yung different opportunities ng human hair.
Oh, that's a nice story.
Thank you.
But I think no worries naman that you just started it like on the late. At least you've discovered na rin. Kumbaga you went into Manila and maybe you've learned a lot of things there. Maybe with regard to entrepreneurship then. So parang all the lessons din naman can account for what you're doing now. No? But yeah, I mean, let's talk about the what you're doing in Capilli. First of all, where do you get the hair, the waist hair? I think in the salons, in the barber shops. And then what are these industries? Or kumbaga ano yung mga products na pwede nyong gawin or saan nyo pwedeng gamitin itong human waist hair?
Yeah, so yung process namin is that we partner with salons and barbershops and even local communities. So pag may women's group ka in an area, so dinidiscuss namin sa kanila yung different opportunities ng human hair. So instead na tinatapon nila yon sa basura or sa landfill, they actually practice segregation. So tinuturuan namin yung mga establishments how to practice segregation. Kasi in reality, pag nasa salon ka, yung buhok mo kasama na sa tissue. Yung buhok mo kasama na sa mga nail clippings or nail trims, no? So,
Kasi pag nagugupit nga sa barbershop, for
mix
example,
na.
nakakalat lang sa
Oo.
sahig, tapos wawalisin na lang at the end of the day.
Oo. Pero of course, may mga natatanggap pa rin kaming may halo. So may manual processing pa yun. Pero yun, we partner with salons, barbershop. So right now we have almost 100.
Oh,
80 to
in
100
Iligan.
in Iligan City alone, no?
Oh, wow.
We used to operate in Cagayan de Oro 2 years ago, but we decided to stop temporarily because of OPEX. But we're also right now, we've been working with the municipality of Villanueva as well. That's 3 hours away from here. Kasi we have the help of the LGU there kasi to gather the salons and barbershops para mag-trade ng human hair nila. So yun, they practice segregation and instead na itapon nila, they trade it with us and they receive some incentives.
Oh.
So may pera sa basura. So totoo yun, no?
Wow.
So
That's good. That's very good.
so totoo yung may pera talaga sa basura. So at least, no,
May pera sa buhok.
may pera din sa buhok. So at least that they are receiving something, no, rather than tinatapon nila
Yeah, tsaka
yon.
may incentive sila for segregation din,
Correct,
no? Yeah.
correct. So once na na-segregate nila, so every month we collect them. So pag na-collect na namin yun, pinaprocess namin yun, nililinis namin yun. And then after that, dinadala na namin sa cooperative partner namin, yung mga nanays na kasama namin. So dinadala namin dun sa Villanueva. So sila yung gumagamit ng technology. So may makina kami na kumu-convert ng human hair into something, no, like byproducts. And that machine, we got it from US kasi we partner with the charity organization Matter of Trust. So si Matter of Trust, it's an environmental charity organization na ang main goal nila is also transforming hair. And sila yung company na nakita ko nung nag-research ako.
Oh.
So at that time, na-amaze ako sa kanila. And I told them I want also to do it here in the Philippines. So I messaged them. And they gave me the technology for free.
Nice. Oh, nice. Nice.
Kasi charity organization
Where are they from?
sila.
Sorry.
US, sa California.
Oh, I see.
And then they operate in more than 30 countries. So yun, so pag may oil spill sa isang place, so they are actually helping, no, sa cleanup process. So ayun, so that's the process or the operations, no. And yung products naman na nagagawa namin as of the moment. So again, no, there's a lot of opportunities with human hair, but here in the Philippines right now, what we're working on is that for oil spill remediation. So gumagawa kami ng hair mats. So yung hair kasi natin good absorbent ng oil. So very, very good absorbent. So it's better than plastics. So right now in the market, there's only one product and they're all made from plastics. So what makes hair absorbent mats unique is that while they can do the same as plastics, but they are biodegradable. So yun yung pinaka plus points. And then they are more absorbent than plastic. So mas faster kasi they can carry 6 to 7 times its weight. So ganun ka effective yung mga buhok natin, guys. So ganun ka ganda yung hair natin. And aside from oil absorbents, so we offer it to different companies, no, private companies. Kasi pag oil spill kasi people think na sa ocean lang yan nangyayari. But in reality, it can also happen on land. Especially pag you are in a manufacturing or industrial company, diba? Like may mga equipments na nagli-leak or yung mga chemicals na nagsispill sa manufacturing site mo. So yun, pwede yun, waste treatment process yun. So before nagdi-dispose ng tubig sa dagat, so at least malinis yung nagdi-dispose ng mga companies. So yun yung effect ng oil absorbent mats natin. The second one is for gardening and agriculture. So imagine, no, yung human hair pala natin can actually help support plants. So
how
our hair is abundant with nitrogen, which is good for the plants.
Ba to?
Yes, it can act as a natural fertilizer, but at the same time, it retains moisture content. It's a good retainer. So imagine like kung ikaw yung tao, let's say plantito ka, and then nagdidilig ka ng halaman mo, let's say for 3 times a day, example lang. So instead of 3 times a day, you can just go once lang. Kasi it helps cool the soil, so nagre-retain siya ng moisture. So it acts as a natural fertilizer, and also it is good to for weeding problems. So maganda siya for plants, maganda siya for certain crops. And just recently as well, we partnered with another organization. This is for a hydroponic setup. So we were able to replicate no a process wherein yung human hair nakakapag-grow siya ng crops with human hair and water
Ano
only,
para siyang
no
soil?
soil. Yes,
Oh,
so
amazing.
hair as a substrate no on a
Oh.
hydroponic setup.
Oh.
So
Urban
parang ang
farming.
yeah, for farming. So parang days of sowing niya is around 9 days. If I'm not mistaken, 9 to 12 days. So yung growth rate nung seedlings na yon is around 80 to 90% compared to soil na nasa 20 to 30% pa in that
Oh.
9 days. So ganun kaganda yung buhok natin, yung nagagawang
Oh,
opportunities
that's
ng human
super
hair.
interesting.
So far, yun muna yung ginagawa namin here
Mm.
sa Capilli.
Just to have a better picture lang I'm curious dun sa may hair mats. Gaano ba kalaki pag ginagawa niyo yung hair mats and how do you make that? So parang I just want to imagine parang ano yung surface. I mean, gaano siya kalaki? And then how do you make that? I mean, just give parang a rough
Yeah.
description lang. Yeah.
So actually, yung hair mats namin, kasi we can customize naman according to the
Yeah.
need of the client. Pero by default, ang kaya naming i-produce is 60 by 60 na mat.
60 by 60
centimeters.
Oh, okay.
So
parang you weave that. You weave the hair to make that hair
felt.
mat.
Kasi yung makina, parang may kinokollect ka na hair sa machine. Tapos, yung machine namin parang may ano siya, mga needles na naggaganon lang.
Okay.
So, pinifelt niya yung human hair until it forms into a mat.
Oh, and imagine maraming layers yan, no?
Actually, yeah.
Layered siya
Parang
ng mga
sandwich lang siya.
okay.
So, we
manipis lang
collect
siya. Yung
1 inch.
okay. Nice.
So, in fashion, they only use the longer hairs.
Okay.
That's why very premium, mahal yan sa fashion, di ba? Yung mga hair wig, hair extension. Pero in Capilli, we collect all lengths of hair. Kahit yung sa mga lalaki, yung trimmings natin. Kasi, sa hair mat kasi, parang imagine it as a sandwich, no?
Yeah.
So, yung tinapay niya, yung longer hairs, yung sa mga shorter, sila yung palaman, kumbaga.
That's manufacturing engineering, That's engineering,
So, parang ganun siya. Kaya na-upcycle namin all lengths of hair talaga. So, yes, 60 by 60 yung nagagawa.
Yung sa fertilizer pala, so is it liquid fertilizer or is it solid fertilizer?
Actually, it can be liquid and solid. But here in the Philippines, what we have is a solid lang. Kasi kaya siyang i-liquefy. There's a company in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, that they're selling the liquefied fertilizer from here. But here in the Philippines kasi, yung sa amin is para siyang coco peat. Yun yung competitor namin.
Okay,
so mulch. So basically it's a physical thing.
Yeah.
So imagine na may potted plant ka. So you can actually put it on top of the soil or below the soil. Pero let's say pag hasyendera ka. So basically you have a wider mat in your agricultural area. So ganun yung use case niya.
Is payroll processing taking too much of your time? Introducing Sprout Payroll Starter. For as low as 5,000 pesos per month, you get a team of experts to help you with your payroll and HR needs. We'll help compute and process payroll, handle all your government compliance requirements, and automate timekeeping. Leave the payroll to us so you can focus on growing your business. Enjoy peace of mind with Sprout Payroll Starter.
Amazing use cases na we never knew before.
Yes.
We actually never knew before. Now I'm curious how you learned about all of this. So you mentioned kanina na this started as an idea back in high school and then you went to college. Your college was here in Iligan as well?
In Cagayan.
In Cagayan. And then you went to Manila to do some work and then you went back here in Iligan to build your social enterprise. Now, I want to ask first, why in the first place did you want to have your own social enterprise? And then parang because you're already working, you have a job, and then why do you want to have your own business? And then why a social enterprise? And why Capilli?
Yeah. So basically, I always wanted to have my own business.
Okay.
I'm a business graduate.
Okay.
So yun talaga yung goal.
Okay.
I want to start my business.
Which university?
Xavier in
Xavier
Cagayan.
University
So
in Cagayan.
basically, I wanted to have my own business talaga. So that's the goal. Kumbaga for me, being in Manila is more of experience lang.
Experience, yeah.
And plano ko talagang bumalik eventually.
That's nice.
And timing.
That's good.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, no, yung nangyari sa pandemic, but it was a timing for me to step back and be back here and then reevaluate na baka this is the time na I can stay again here in Iligan City kasi our parents are growing old na din. So medyo close ako sa family ko. So I wanted to be there. So ayun, why social enterprise? I guess it stems back sa college. Jesuit education, Jesuit run education. It's really more on to making an impact to others.
Yeah,
Yung professional career ko, medyo opposite kasi my professional career revolves around revenue management. So we make profit for the
medyo
companies.
kapitalista.
So I used to work in an airline. I used to work in hotel. So kung ano yung nakikita nyo sa website na presyo, kami yung nagpa-price nun. So pag na-cancelan kayo ng flight, it's because kami din yung
profit optimization
kasi tinitignan namin kung saan mas profitable. So kumbaga, my journey, my career revolves around making money, making more money. Pero napagod ako. Kasi internally, no, for my own self kasi parang hindi naman lahat nakakakinabang. What's the Tagalog? Nakakakinabang.
Kinabang, yeah.
Nakakakinabang nito. I know that the employees will benefit from it, diba? Kasi it's part of the company.
But mostly
no?
the
But
company.
mostly, parang iba to sa ano yung na-train ako or na-form ako eh. So I always wanted to have my own business na nakakatulong din sa iba. So may impact siya. So yun, at the same time, yung mga co-founders ko I met from different stages in my life. So may high school classmate ako, may college classmate
siya pala
ako.
co-founder mo yung sa high school?
No, iba.
Okay.
Kasi nasa ibang field yung best friend ko, yung kasama ko sa research. So may na-meet din ako, may co-founder ako na na-meet ko during my professional life. So different stages. And then yung isang co-founder ko, yung kasama ko sa college kasi, he's into social work. So doon namin minerge yung idea na why not do this? Why not social enterprise?
Yeah.
So ayun, so doon na po si Capilli.
Nag-combine din yung different facets yung business. I mean, it's still part naman like yung profit. I think it's even if it's a social enterprise, it's still
you need to be profitable pa rin.
You still need to be profitable. But of course, maganda rin yung para may aspect ng social work or ng social impact. And I want to comment lang dun sa sinabi mo kasi napansin ko dito sa Mindanao schools na related sa entrepreneurship and business, mas na-encourage yung mga students here actually to have their own businesses. And I think that's a good thing kasi for example in contrast with Manila, minsan nagiging part ng large corporations and then yun yung nagiging trabaho and then ang mas mayaman yung mga corporations, mga companies. Pero like here in Mindanao, since medyo less, we have to admit na less ang mga big corporations dito, mas nadadrive, mas na-push yung mga students like you, business students like you, to build your own businesses or your own social enterprise. And I think that's a good thing. I think. Yeah. So, about so, meron ng Capilli. You started this during pandemic, no? So, what year was that? 2021. Nag-start kayo which product? The hair mats?
Actually, we started, kasi we don't have the technology yet. Yung kausap namin sa US, wala pa yon. They replied to us 2022 na.
Okay.
Mga late 2022. So what happened nun? Kasi Capilli, ang complete name ni Capilli is Capilli Trading.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Capilli is Latin word for hair.
People,
a lot of people, they thought na Capilli is a family name. Ikaw ba si Capilli? Are you Harold Capilli? So, parang ganun. So, pero Capilli is just a Latin term for hair, no? Kasi again, most of us kasi are Jesuit educated founders, no? So, mahilig sa mga Latin. So, yung mga ganun. So, si Capilli kasi has two business ventures. So, we trade human hair as a raw material. So, eto yung pwede naming i-trade sa fashion. Kasi again, we collect hair.
So, collection and then trading.
So, we trade as is. Pinaprocess namin siya because we clean it. But, yun lang. And then trade it. Or we trade it to industries na gumagawa. Yun kasi yung unang, namin parang una naming nakitang opportunity. Unfortunately lang, here sa Philippines, hindi pa tayo open with the use of hair as a raw ingredient.
Yeah.
That's why medyo yung trading namin naka-align lang talaga sa fashion. Kasi eto na yung subok na. So that's the trading side. So umabot din kami ng 1 year. And then yun, nag-respond na yung US to give us the technology. That's the time na nag-open kami nung second business line namin, which is the byproducts. Pag-manufacture ng byproducts. So both of them actually are ongoing pa rin naman. So we do trading and then we also produce byproducts.
So you manufacture it here?
In Misamis Oriental with the
You
cooperative.
like have a play. The community nga
The
there. So
community, sila yung gumagawa.
they do the maths, they do
They do the math.
Oh, wow, that's nice. And then how do you find the ano naman? So now you make this byproduct ano. How do you find like para marketing? How do you find the the factories or kumbaga yung mga binebentahan nitong products na to? So how do you talk with them and ano yung reception nila knowing that human hair nga ito?
Yeah. Actually, we just started selling them this year lang din. No? So, mga pilot pa talaga. So, basically, there are people or there are companies na they know that hair is a good
They
absorbent.
already know. Yeah.
Especially pag may mga oil spills, di ba, na incidents. So, it's very known. It's just that this is something new to them kasi wala pa naman nagko-commercialize sa market. But may mga tao din na for example, magugulat sila. Talaga buhok to. So, may mga ganun. We had this scenario na nag-ano kami sa Shangri-La, nag-booth kami kasi we joined the expo of Cagayan de Oro, Best expo in Shangri-La. So, may mga dumadaan. So, na-amaze sila. But pag nalaman nila na buhok to, parang,
malinis naman eh.
malinis. Pero, the good thing here is that dito pumapasok yung awareness, yung education. And the moment na they learn na bakit hair to, nagiging curious sila, ano bang story nito? Or ano bang nagagawa nito? So, kumbaga, aside from just selling it commercially, pumapasok din yung isang goal namin to actually advocate na eto kasi yung possible na mangyari pag hindi natin to in-upcycle. So, ganun talaga always. So, may ini-infuse talaga kaming awareness sa mga tao. So, ayun, at first, again, going back to your question, no? So, yung kadiri na side, no, na parang nandidiri yung mga tao, yun yung sa mga for plants. Kasi mga normal casual people lang yung dumadaan eh. But for companies, actually, they are familiar na kayang mag-absorb ng oil. But they're looking for yung final prototype or final product na pwede na nilang gamitin, na pwede nilang i-deploy sa area nila.
And parang you have to convince them for the effectivity nga nito.
Correct.
So, and I think if may pilot naman and it works there, you can more easily sell na kasi may working ka na eh. Yeah. So ano naman no? So we're here now in iDEYA at MSU-IIT. So it's parang the TBI here and you're also part of iDEYA and you're here in Iligan. So kumusta naman ang story joining the incubator, the iDEYA incubator, and how did the program help Capilli then?
Yeah, actually we became part of iDEYA because of another program. It's Nexus Philippines. New Energy Nexus. See, New Energy, they are more into energy related. But last year, they decided to include as well circular economies.
Yeah, para renewable energy rin.
Yes.
And may sustainability aspect din sila.
So kami, wala kaming ka-energy. Except for, by the way, insert ko lang. Kasi si Capilli kasi, once na you deployed the mats, once they are contaminated, one of the disposal routes kasi of the contaminated mats is that we can offer them to manufacturing companies like cement because they'll use it to convert to alternative heat. So nagsisircular talaga siya. Pero yun lang yung connection namin sa energy. We were able to join Nexus because of the circular economy, no? But at that time, the program kasi they decided as well to, pag nasa area ka na ganito, they will partner you with the local TBI. So dun kami napasok sa iDEYA. So then from there on,
and correct me if I'm wrong, no? So New Energy Nexus, this is purely online, So parang remote yung
at that time because
yung pandemic.
So most namin workshops online pero yung demo day face to face na.
Kasi parang all around the Philippines sila eh, 'di ba? Anywhere in the Philippines eh. Parang
So sa demo day na kami nagkita-kita.
Saan yung demo day?
Noon? Sa
in Mindanao or
no, in
Mindanao?
BGC.
In Manila, BGC. Okay.
So yep. So ayun, we were able to be part of iDEYA because of that, no? And eventually, yung partnership namin ni iDEYA, hindi siya nag-stop nung natapos na yung Nexus. So tuloy-tuloy yung support nila. Nandun yung workshops. So we are invited as well sa mga workshops. So na-refresh kami sa mga learnings. Kasi of course, kailangan mo always ma-refresh ng Kasi ang hirap pag madali mong makalimutan, especially pag tumatanda ka. So aside from that as well, the good thing that we were able to get as well from iDEYA is the support in terms of office space. So when we started Capilli noong 2021, sa Cagayan de Oro yon, and we only rented a place dun sa partner ng co-founder ko sa empty bodega nila. And then may instances kasi na pag nag-a-apply kami ng mga competitions or mga grants, may anong tawag doon? Due diligence na pumupunta sa area.
Okay.
So parang ganon. So pag pumupunta sila, hinahanap nila saan ba si Capilli? Pero iba kasi yung panahon ngayon, di ba? You can work remotely, but traditional kasi yun eh. So parang mga ganon. So, okay.
Naghanap ng office.
Naghanap ng office. And then, after that, just this year lang talaga, transfer namin from Cagayan to Iligan with the help of iDEYA. So right now, yung registered office space namin is here.
Okay.
But we have our, eto lang is more on the corporate side, no? But more in terms of production, in terms of manufacturing, may sarili kaming facility sa Misamis Oriental. That's the office or that's the working facility ng Nanays, yung cooperative namin.
Oy pala dun sa Misamis Oriental yung parang bakit yun yung community na napili at nakuha ninyo?
Aside from malapit lang siya sa bahay ng co-founder ko.
Okay.
Aside from that, last year we started doing one of our R&D, which is connected siya dun sa high school ko, pero it's more of converting your human hair to paper. Specialty paper. So yung mako-convert mo na hair, yun yung magiging raw material mo for secondary packaging, which goes back to my high school thesis. So yung community of nanays kasi na yun, what they're good at kasi is paper making. So they used to export, nag-export sila ng specialty paper sa Germany. But because of pandemic, nag-stop yun, so nawalan sila ng livelihood. So yun yung in-offer namin, why not we can explore this one? Unfortunately, medyo nag-pause kami sa project about packaging because kulang kami ng makina. And then, nangyari yung Mindoro oil spill. So, nung nangyari yung Mindoro oil spill, humingi kami ng tulong sa US para ma-fast track yung technology. So, instead na i-let go namin yung mga nanays namin, tinuruan namin sila ng bagong skills, which is yung hair felting gamit yung technology. So, at least hindi namin sila na-let go. So, eventually, if ang plan namin is bumalik doon sa R&D na yon, sa project na yon, they're still there and magiging part pa rin sila ng process namin. So yeah, that's the story of our nanays.
That's no. Now, as a social enterprise startup, what do you think are yung parang pinaka-challenging na part? And second, ano yung parang pinaka-fulfilling naman or parang pinaka-successful na part so far in your social enterprise startup journey? So, first, challenge. Second, like yung parang pinaka-success or parang milestone for you as a social enterprise startup founder.
Yeah, siguro pag social enterprise ka kasi, compare it to other startups na tech-based, di ba, or mga ganun. Sa social
may tech naman dito.
may tech,
may manufacturing
pero,
tech dito actually and kumbaga sustainability tech dito.
Correct. Pero what makes us different kasi is at the start of the process pa lang, may kasama ka ng grupo. 'Di ba? Kasi pag the usual tech, pwede kayo lang eh. Na nasa isang room lang, kayo lang. If wala pa kayong sales, if nagde-develop pa kayo lang 'yon. Pero in a social enterprise, pag wala ka pang sales, affected yung community mo. Kasi may umaasa na. So that's the challenge. Pag wala pa kaming nabebenta, pag wala pa kaming napoproduce, ano yung income ng community na yon? So dun kami nape-pressure. Unlike, again, pag app-based ka or IoT ka, di ba? It's you.
Ikaw lang.
Kayo lang yun sa room, di ba? But I'm not saying walang pressure doon. May pressure doon. Pero yung pressure sa social enterprise, may umaasang community sa'yo.
That's a good answer.
Kasi when you started the business as a social enterprise, you already onboarded them to your vision eh. And then napapa-oo mo sila, and then they're waiting for you kung paano mag-change yung lives nila. So, nandun yung dagdag pressure. So, dagdag pressure yung sa amin. Kasi diretso, wala kaming employees, pero may community kami. Kumbaga, the difference, di ba, pag may employees ka, you need to pay them monthly.
Yeah.
Sa cooperative kasi, ang structure namin is we pay them on the products that they produce. So the
Oh.
challenge is kailangan nila mag-produce pero kailangan mong magbenta for them to be able to produce it.
Oh, yun din pala parang pinagkaiba ng structures no ng social enterprise sa yung normal, typical na enterprise.
Correct.
That's interesting yeah.
So yun yung challenge. So pero again, ang milestones mo or let's say ang fulfilling part mo is natutulungan mo sila.
Yeah.
Pag success mo, meaning success nila. And yun yung fulfillment na nakuha ko by starting my own social enterprise compared nung nagwo-work ako sa revenue management field na iba lang kasi yung nakikinabang, di ba? Pag super profitable yung company, kayo lang. So here, when you make success or pag as in direct na nakikita mo yung help na nabibigay mo sa communities. So yun. So
yeah. So ano nga ba ang vision ni Capilli? Let's talk about the future and parang parang are you finding more as a social enterprise? Of course, you want to. I think you want to expand in your product line. You want to find more industries to serve. You want to find different companies. Pero are you also looking for more communities to help? So ano nga ba yung future for Capilli?
So ang plan or ang vision talaga namin 5 years from now is that we can scale not only here in Mindanao but we can scale across, meaning we can set up distribution hubs or production hubs. So by setting up a hub, meaning may another community ka namang pwedeng i-onboard again and they can use the technology and they can produce their own. So yun talaga yun eh. Kasi right now again, yung problem sa hair hindi lang yan nangyayari sa Iligan. It's across anywhere.
Anywhere talaga.
So at least yung nasusolve lang namin here or yung na-upcycle lang namin is buhok ng mga taga-Iligan. So how about yung others?
Yeah, sobrang dami. I mean, parang mangyayari. So in different cities, maybe in Manila, in Quezon City, for example, you partner with the salons and the barbershop there, you find a community there, you connect them. Kumbaga yung waste pupunta dun sa community, then you deploy the technology there, they produce it, and then they make the product that you can sell to the different industries.
And aside from that as well, parang nakita din namin yung potential niya, like for example, yung mga recent oil spills nga, di ba? Yung last year Mindoro, this year yung Bataan lang. The problem here is that nandito kami sa Mindanao. As much as we can help, di ba? Medyo may how do I say it in Tagalog? Yung parang may dilemma pa rin yung mga LGUs to sponsor us kasi nasa Mindanao eh. So it's very costly.
Okay.
So pag may hub kami somewhere sa Visayas, sa Luzon, at least it's easier to connect.
Yeah.
So ayun, yun yung mga isang challenges right now sa Bataan oil spill. But in Mindoro oil spill last year, what we did is that madali lang yun kasi we partnered with an airline kung saan ako usually nag-work dati. So free yung pag-deliver namin ng donations at that time. Pero that's how we see Capilli na the moment na we can be located anywhere in the Philippines, at least mas easier yung logistics and then more communities that we can serve. And aside from that, introduction of more products from hair. Again, dalawa pa lang yung na-mention ko. That's oil adsorption and agriculture or gardening, no? Hindi pa kasama yung textile, hindi pa kasama yung construction, hindi pa kasama yung sa wall insulation or thermal insulation. So, ang daming opportunities ng human hair.
Yeah, actually, I think parang dadating nga yung point with the help of Capilli na parang normalize na yung hair as something na pwede talaga material with our everyday things that we use. And naisip ko lang ang hair pala actually, I mean itong hair waste problem na to, this can be found in modern cities and even in not modern cities I mean may mga pagupitan din naman sa mga anywhere, sa mga rich places, even sa mga not so rich places. So you just have to, kumbaga, the people there should just be aware na yung waste hair na yan ay pwede pang magamit into something. And then if yun nga Capilli deploys the technology and kumbaga the system there, may matutulungan na community, mabibigyan ng livelihood, and then mabubuo yung circular economy sa bawat city. Amazing. Final question, Harold. So, what keeps you driven? What's your motivation talaga? Kasi, yun nga, you worked in a private company na medyo kumbaga revenue-oriented, and then now you're into social enterprise. So, what really keeps you driven and motivated to do all of this? Even ba nung bata ka, do you think meron ka ng ganitong hugot na you want to help the communities, you want to help kumbaga make the world a more sustainable. So yeah.
Yeah, so what keeps us going, not only me, no, but the entire team, it's really the impact that we can make. So yun talaga yun always. Maganda pakinggan pag yung community, yung mga nanays mo nagpapasalamat sa'yo. Because you're able to make a change sa lives nila. You're able to give them another job. You're able to give them additional income. So yung mga kahit small things lang, no, maganda sa loob yun. Maganda pakinggan yun. So yun yung impact na nakikreate namin. So it's not only directly to our nanays, directly to the community, but in our own ways, nakakatulong kami sa environment, nakakatulong kami sa economy aside from providing livelihood jobs. We are able to help yung mga potential clients namin kasi human hair is more cheaper than the plastics. So yun
Win-win-win
parati
talaga
yung
ito, no?
inaano namin, binebenta namin sa kanila kasi if you buy this plastic base, ganito yung presyo mo. But for this one, sobrang baba. So dun sila na-amaze kasi so alam nila na pwede yung hair, pero ngayon alam na nila na mas mura to. So if you're the company, it saves you a lot.
Yeah, and that's actually innovation, ano? Kasi innovation, parang for me, it means win-win eh. Win-win for the company. It's cheaper, it's effective,
Correct.
and it also helps the environment. Ang barrier lang to before was it's unknown before. So
Correct.
it's an
That's a
innovation
challenge.
because kumbaga you introduce it. So kumbaga ang kailangan lang is awareness and knowledge, and once you know the knowledge, kumbaga win siya in many trade-offs in many aspects.
Correct.
So that's really what you're bringing into the table
Correct.
for the
yun,
world.
the
actually.
impact no in all different sectors, yun nagpo-proceed sa amin. So
yeah, but at the end of the day, it's really impact that
Correct.
keeps you driven.
Correct.
Ayun. So, grabe, Harold, maraming salamat for this conversation. It's very nice knowing all of this, knowing all these things about Capilli, your motivation, and kumbaga, even your journey as building a social enterprise. So, if our listeners want to find more information about you and Capilli, so how can they connect with you? Maybe you can lead them to social media channels or website. So, yeah.
So we're available in the mainstream social medias, no, like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So it's Capilli, Capilli. So double L yun. So a lot of people are nagkakamali sila kasi akala nila 1L lang. So that's double L. So Capilli, you can just search us anytime.
Ayan. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Harold.
you.
Thank you very much to our 50 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLexPH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. 1. CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Tuala, privacy-focused digital experience for sharing identity information across Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystems. Better Support, a Manila-based BPO company. They are offering a referral program for anyone who can bring in new BPO clients. If you know any Western-based business that might have a need, let us know. Britanna, a cloud-based enterprise-grade ERP solution that fits the small and medium business budget. Fail Coach, business training, coaching, and consulting for startups and SMEs that are scaling or finding product market fit. Wonder Brand, next generation data science-driven brand strategy and design company for emerging markets. School Tech, all-in-one AI-integrated school and learning management system for small and medium schools. DOHE, Philippines' first fully insured peer-to-peer car sharing marketplace. East Point Business Outsourcing Services, the one-stop shop for streamlined business solutions for MSMEs such as business registration, bookkeeping, and more. And Space Cebu, global co-working space, private office, and meeting rooms for startups, digital nomads, and freelancers. Mamiki Super Pet App, the Philippines' first ever one-stop mobile app for pet products and services. MarketMind Local, a digital marketing company focused in helping small and medium businesses. Mata Technologies, Philippines' premier provider of virtual tours and maps for LGU's real estate, tourism, and private businesses. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. Smile, consent-driven digital employment verification service to make smarter decisions faster. DVCode Technologies, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. Drive Manila, PH's largest peer-to-peer car rental community. Ignite Careers, career matching platform for Filipino talents and hiring companies in the outsourcing industry. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. This episode is powered by Contact RFID Business Cards, DOHE Philippines, EdFolio, HiveRooms, Kazam, CodeChum, Jur.ph, Big Giant Games, Founders Launchpad, Packetworx, Uplift CodeChum, Pareto Consulting, Agile Data Solutions, Hassle.ph, Board Prep, Zayls, SeriousMD, Pahatid.ph. Please support the podcast through the links in the description.